This is the Swan. Even though my GPS is telling me to go a different way, I know which way I'm going to go, and I am in the wrong lane. Stomping grounds. Everyone in YouTube, this is where I practically grew up. This is where I owned my first motorbike back when I was, what, 18, 19 years old. That bike I absolutely adored. Now at this island, if I was to do a right, just literally 200 yards down that road is where one of my best friend's parents live, and they still live there now to this day. Just down there on the corner. Now we're about to come up. There's Yardley Cemetery, the dead centre of Birmingham. But oh dear me. I don't know if you can hear the GPS, but it's really annoying me. And as we get around this corner, you will see my old house. There it is. It's where I used to live, ladies and gentlemen. One on the left. So yeah, this is where Maffoo grew up. I just crossed, literally going past my old house there, I've crossed the border from Yardley into Acock's Green. This place has not changed in 7 years. Moved out of here 7 years ago. And it is still a fucking dive. But knowing Acock's Green like I know Acock's Green, there's going to be some right pricks around. On the road and on the pavement actually. That car was on its fucking phone. Avoiding all the major bumps and potholes that I can. Oh, a nice bit of road. Looks freshly laid actually. And this trip that I'm on at the moment, I'm going to my other best friend's house because I've got things in my backpack for my little godson. I've got a big fluffy toy in there for him that I think he's going to absolutely love, and a shed load of clothes, which is because he's grown out of all the other stuff that I've given him. My GPS, yeah, you can wait, my friend. This is the trip I used to make loads of times on my old trail bike, the TW125 Trailway, Yamaha. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh, you coming across into this lane as well? Okay, okay. You're positioned over the left hand side of the road, but you want to come right. Bit of a dick really, aren't you? Oh, you're going straight on. Oh, okay. Stay. Oh, I could so filter for it. No, where are you going? Go forward. Oh, light's on red. Everyone's looking at my camera. They haven't seen anything this expensive in an ACOG screen. And there's ACOG's green bowl, which has also got Laser Quest above it, which it wouldn't surprise me if my best mate, whose parents live just around the corner from where I used to live, if he's not actually in there at the moment, because he's been working there since as long as I've known him. He's been working there a good 10, 11 years. Whoa, look at the size of that fucking pothole. Nearly had me, that one did. If I wasn't paying attention, that would have probably fucked my front wheel up completely. It was about half a foot deep and wider than my wheel. My whole wheel would have gone into it. Could you imagine hitting that at speed on a bike? You're going to flip. Third exit? No, you don't want to take the third exit. We're going to take the second exit. Oh no, actually it is the third exit to go straight on. Forgot about that. There's two exits to the left. It's so bizarre. Two exits. One and two. Now back in the days on my little TW, I used to fly up and down this road. I mean, I used to fly. To the point where I actually thought it was a bit, I used to treat it as if it was a bit of a racetrack, if I'm completely honest. I pulled my first ever wheelie there by complete accident. I was waiting for a gap in the traffic, revved the engine a bit too high, dropped the clutch, and the front end just flew straight up. Oh, it shit me right up. Oh, it really did. I went a good 250 odd yards down the road as well. I held it that long in a pure panic. I'm quite lucky it didn't flip on me. But I was going around this roundabout the once, I must have been doing stupid speeds, and I mean stupid speeds. I try and take it as flat as I can, and I hit that curb. Must have been travelling about 60 miles an hour. I hit that curb on the exit of the roundabout. Didn't throw me off, luckily. I was so lucky not to have an accident that day. Must have been about 10, 11 o'clock at night. There's barely any traffic around. It really shit me up, that did. I then started to respect that roundabout a little bit. GPS is telling me to turn left, but it's not telling me to get into this lane to turn right. It's a good job I know where I'm going. It was telling me to carry on going down there, which is another way to go, but this is the way I used to go. This was my route. It's bringing back loads of memories. This is bringing back so much. The thing is, the reason why is because nothing, and I mean nothing, has changed around here. In 7 years, nothing has changed. I mean, there might be different types of shops. You know, I mean, there's a nursery over there. I didn't know there was never a nursery there before, and the chip shop next to it, that was never a chippy. And the Tesco's, you know, different shops. But fundamentally, everything is exactly the same. And anyone who says that I am undertaking, no, I am not. They're all standstill. I'm in this lane, they're in that lane. This is not undertaking. Because it's traffic. Anyone who wants to argue that with me, they can do it all they want. I won't accept it. Straight up, not accepting it. They wanted to stay in that lane. I was in my lane, they were in their lane. They were in traffic, I wasn't. It's as simple as that. Now this is filtering. Now with that junction there, it's a bit dodgy because that junction, that is something that's changed, that junction. Now where are you going? Okay, he's going that way. Taxi thinks he's done me. Everything has remained the same. Got a nod from a biker. I'm happy with that. I'm getting loads of nods today. I'm quite happy with that. In my first two videos, it's like bikers just didn't seem to recognise that I was there. This road was resurfaced not long after, or not long before. Do you wanna, what are you doing? I see a car at standstill at the side of the road and he starts moving when I get close to him. You should put indication on, tell me that you're there and that you're about to move. That was a bit of a nasty surprise. It'd be nice to know that you're actually in the car and you're about to pull off. But in all fairness, he was probably just waiting for me to pass. He saw me coming, which I am very appreciative for. And there's a dead something or other in the middle of the road there. Drop a gear, get up this hill. My TW hated this hill, really did, especially when I was two up on the bike. It really did not like the hill. Just felt like it. And the fact that my horn is crap compared to everybody else. Yeah, let the bus go. Probably best. The bus just sticks his indicator on and just starts pulling off. There's not really a fat lot you can do about that. Bus drivers in Birmingham are all the same. Or at least the ones that I've ever come across. They've got no consideration for anybody else. Road liable to flooding. Really? This road liable for flooding? You must be joking. That's funny. I've come down here before and all of this has been underwater and I've still managed to get the bike through. Don't ask me how, I have no idea. It was scary as hell. But I managed it. Just beep beep. Go on. Let anyone know. I can't see what they're doing. After 700 yards I will reach my destination. Really? Really? I know where I am. Thank you very much, GPS. Wait. Thank you. This is where I'd love to live around here. I would absolutely love to live around here. So nice. Oh. I've got to start indicating early because it's on the corner.